Okay, we have here today a Rotary engine. Welcome to another rig breakdown video. We are trying to explain how this rig was made, how it was set up, etc. And also the tutorials that from the tutorial channel that we used to create this rig and set that up. It looks like a fairly complex one. It is not. You can break it down into some basic parts and all of them can be found in the tutorial series. So please have a look, and if you have any questions afterwards, obviously let me know in the comments, please. So if we hide the static parts, that already cleans up a lot. Then we have here a setup with a bunch of pistons. We've got some valves with some springs going on here. We've got obviously this planetary system setup, and we have here this cam and follower that push these valves open and closed. So let's start with the first one, the axle here, the main one, also has the propeller. So let's isolate those and also show shapes, bones. Let's isolate the planetary gear setup. So this is the first part. Let's not move these. Same as in the tutorial series, red is your driver, purple is the carrier. This one here, this one is the purple, and the green ones are your planetary gears. They align with these ones here. This is your driver, and then here would be the triangle would be the carrier. So follow the tutorial there and you can set this up. Again, it doesn't really matter if you have 3 or 4 planetary gears or even 5. The technique is the same and it is fairly straightforward. So that's the first part already sorted. Now if we look at the second part, I would say the pistons would work. Let's hide everything else which is a copy. Obviously you see this being copied around a few times. Same with the pistons. We only need one of the setups. So if we focus on one of the pistons here and isolate that, there you go. Then you have a straightforward setup. You have an main axle that rotates. You've got an offset point helper to which we attach a bunch of bones that follow a spline with its own helper objects or control point objects, as you can see here. Again, exactly how as described in the tutorial series, so follow those and you can make this setup work for yourself as well. Obviously that has to be copied around a few times, but for the purposes of this tutorial I just show you one of these setups. So that's the pistons done. The next one would be the cam and follower, and if we select those here, isolate them, 2 cylindrical objects with a bump sticking out, and following the tutorial again, check the tutorial series. Whenever it hits, here you can see it happening on the blue one and a little bit later on the pink one, it basically goes up and down. Just a vertical movement here. Again, that's different for the other 6 setups in this engine, but a simple straightforward setup, one that is easy to set up and easy to repeat for the other pistons as well. So this goes up and down, and basically by having this go up and down, we can influence the last part, which is this. Let's look at it from the side. So this part goes up and down here, the green one, and that pushes against this rod, which rotates around this point, which compresses this spring and pushes down the valve. A very straightforward setup regarding bones, just an IK solver on these 3 bones here. Rotation point here, this one is linked to this rotation point, and this one is linked to the height difference that the green box will experience due to the camshaft setup. Then the spring itself is a slightly different than in the tutorial series. This is an easier version of a spring. It doesn't have the bias, it doesn't have the compressed sides, also doesn't have a flattened side as you often see on car suspension springs. This is a very straightforward setup. It uses the dynamic spring, and as a slight tutorial, let's just create that here. It's really simple. So you go to dynamics and then choose spring, give it a bit of a height, give it a bunch of turns, let's say 4, 5, well, it doesn't matter, let's go with 4. We create a point helper. Oh, don't isolate that. Sorry for that. just align it here, copy it here roughly, say, hey, the top part is bound to pivot points, objects pivot, sorry, so top point to that one, bottom point to that one, and you already have your spring set up. That's it. Very straightforward, very simple. Oh, yeah, very simple, and it works from the bottom as well. So that's that. Yeah, a rather straightforward setup here with the valves, so pushing down following the camshaft, and that's, yeah, in principle, this is your entire setup. This is all you need. Obviously, you need to copy that around a few times to make sure that all these ones follow as well, but it is the same principle. It's the same cam and follower setup. It's the same piston setup. Yeah, the central part doesn't change, the planetary gear setup, but this is it. This is all there is to it. And with that, you are able to animate and yeah, rig this entire rotary engine. So good luck, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, please.